So what happened was I was flipping through my Hobonichi weeks and then I turned the page and end of the year. And you know what that means? New Hobonichi weeks. So that is what I want to do with you. I want to set up my new Hobonichi weeks with you. Are you ready? All right, let's go, Freddy. So let's start off with a thank you to my old Hobonichi weeks. I made a cover for it that never stayed in place quite well. As you can see, I had the pink Hobonichi weeks. This was the first English version, I think, that I've ever had. This one went to Italy with me, so it's been a little bit around the world. It was really fun. And on the inside, I had a little mood board. I wanted a new car. I wanted to experience more slow living days. I wanted to look like this again. I need to lose weight and grow out my hair. Didn't happen enough. I did go on a vacay and I did receive some love from friends, but I wanted to have some love from a nice guy. So basically 2024 is all about finding myself a nice boyfriend. I did make some money, but I didn't move. So I am going to reuse this mood board again because I like how it looks and I just don't want to make a new one because this is exactly, or these are still the goals that I want to work towards. So I see no reason to create a new one. But yeah, this little mood board was very nice to have in my Hobonichi because I did look at it a lot. So yeah, my Hobonichi has been very, very lovely. And I've learned a lot about how to use this. So let's implement some of my learnings into my new Hobonichi. Let's open it up together because I can't wait to use a new one. Goodbye, old one. Love ya. All right, so here's my new one. I didn't get the one that I wanted. I really wanted the one with the seahorses, the little sea dragons. That was sold out real fast. So I ended up buying this lavender one. January start. My first Hobonichi ever was a February start because it was on sale. I wanted to try it and I never had like a Japanese planner before, but here we are. Life is a present. Well, doesn't really feel like that at this moment, but yeah. Thanks for the encouraging words, Hobonichi. Yep. Other side. Ooh, very cute. I feel like I can reuse this. Got it up for like a cute little collage or something. But yeah, this is my new Hobonichi weeks for 2024. Oh, don't you love it when it's super fresh? Ooh. Ooh. I love opening up a new planner. Oh yeah, I never really use these. Do you guys? I don't. I have 3 of these now. I'm gonna save it for later. Ooh. Fresh pages, baby. Yes. Okay, but we're gonna put the cover on first because knowing myself, I am very clumsy. I will ruin the cover very fast if I don't have a cover on cover. So my first Hobonichi weeks, I bought the cover for it. This is just a clear one, and I put this Velcro sticker on it to be able to close it while traveling. I think I want to do that again for my new cover. Although my Hobonichi has been at home most of the time because I work from home. But yeah, you never know. Having one of those Velcro stickers was handy, especially when we went to Italy and I wanted to throw my Hobonichi in my bag. So let's see if I can get this on. Here we go. Ooh, come here. Yes. Ooh, very cute, people. Very cute. So let me hold it up to the camera for you. It has all of these daily icons, although I don't know if an octopus in a spaceship is a daily icon. But like it's a comb and a brush, an alarm clock, keys. Yeah, very cute, very cute. My inner 5-year-old is satisfied. Now let's set this baby up, do a little overview. Just a little heads up, I use my Hobonichi as an actual planner. So I'm very practical and I like to use it in a functional way. So I don't really doll it up as much as you see on YouTube in general. I really use this in daily life to keep track of my business and my personal life, and also some workout, household, and task things that I really want to keep track of, which I used to divide into my planner and my bullet journal, but that didn't work for me. So my planner really is my planner, just so you know. I do make it a little bit prettier, but it's still very functional and very practical. So let's do a little overview, because I already did some prep work yesterday because I didn't want you to sit through this entire video watching me do everything, because that's just boring. Anyway, the Hobonichis always come with like this clear pocket. I never use it because I never really put stuff in my Hobonichi. Also, now that I have this cover on, it comes with a pocket already. So I decided to just save this for maybe another project. I don't know. I now have 3 of these things, and I'm sure they'll come in handy one day. So what I have in this little front pocket that is part of this cover are these little icon stickers I showed you in my last haul. So these are money icons. I've got one for taxes. I've got one for nails. I've got one for cleaning, and I've got one for calls. And so these are the mini icons that I would love to use in my Hobonichi this year for things that I do regularly. So I thought it would be a good idea because I bought multiple of them. So here's my stack. Here's my stash. And I thought I'd put one of each in this first clear pocket, because usually I have everything in these little Hobonichi photo folders. And I find it annoying to constantly keep looking for everything that I need on a daily. So I thought, hey, let's give this front pocket a use for this year. And it's for my icon stickers now. So over here, this first page in my last Hobonichi, I had 2 little collages that I created in Canva or Canva. So this is my collage. It's pretty much the same as last year. I just created a different background. So my background last year was beige, and this time I used pink. And on the other side, I have the same background, but then with my address for if I lose this Hobonichi. I can't show you that on screen because I've been harassed before, unfortunately, through YouTube. And so I keep my stuff really private. I already did, but people be crazy. Anyway, so this is gonna be my new collage. I can tell I didn't create a big enough sheet, so I need to go back and elongate it. But yeah, my little collage is really fun for me because it is actually everything I wanted to achieve last year and I didn't really get it. So I didn't get a new car, I didn't have enough slow living days, I didn't get back to looking like this, which is my regular weight, and my hair is long here. I did go on a vacay, but I need more. I did not find a boyfriend, I did make some money, and I did not move to a different house. So basically my goals are still the same, and I guess even though I want to, I can't always get everything in one year because I don't control everything. Otherwise I would have already be rich and famous and very happy and healthy. But yeah, that for me is progress at the moment. So I'm gonna clean this little collage up, make it a little bigger because I can see I didn't make it like long enough. So I need to fix my measurements. But now you know that on this first page, well, it's not really a first page, is it? I see some people sticking stickers here, but I don't really like stickers. So I was just like, let me put a collage here. So that every time I open my Hobonichi, I see what I want to work on this day and why I even use this Hobonichi. So that's going to go in here. And then we obviously have the overview, and I noticed that it has this year over here. Then it goes back to 2023, and then it goes forward to 2025. That is messing with my brain. I want 2023 here, 2024 here, and then 2025 where it is right now. Because right now it seems scrambled. Maybe that's just me. And I never really use the important date part, but maybe I should, like my birthday. It's pretty important. Anyway, this sheet I want to use to track my steps because I used to use this for birthdays, but honestly, I don't know that many people. And I also have Google Calendar that gives me a notification, so I don't really need to sacrifice this for the 5 to 10 birthdays that I have on my list. So I decided I'm going to track my steps here every day, which is fun because I'm working on getting at least 10K steps a day. And last year I started off really well. In the middle, I was also doing really well. And then somewhere around July, August, September, I started slacking off because I got real depressed. So I want to keep track of it. I know that I'm the type of person who needs to keep track of things on paper because that works like a reward system in my brain. So yeah, I'm going to use this to track my steps. And I think this year I'm going to order those side tabs. I've never had those side tabs before. I thought they were going to annoy me, but I think I need them this year because I keep forgetting I even have this page. In my last Hobonichi, so this beautiful pink one, I kept forgetting I had certain pages, like this one. Like I would forget that I had these little monthly overviews and I wouldn't use them. See, they're all blank. So that's why I do think I need the tabs because then I cannot forget. I do already have tabs. Maybe I should use those. I have them from Midori or Midori. So yeah, steps. And then obviously we have the monthly overviews. And what I started doing last year in 2023 is using stickers like these to indicate that money came in because I'm a business owner. So I use my Hobonichi to keep track of how much money I make and when I make it. Because if I don't make money, I go broke and I have to live under a bridge in a box. Not my favorite thing to do. Thank God it never came to that, but I also want to prevent that from happening. So yeah, this is kind of my tracking system for when money comes in. This year, I'm really focused on upping my revenue from 10K to 20K, which is what I was on before the pandemic happened. And that's why I invested in these cute little icon stickers because I realized that I like keeping track of how much money I make because it stimulates me to make more and to really start taking care of myself because I'm 35 years young right now and I really need to start working on my pension because my pension right now is, very sad. So if I make it like another 30 years, I need more money. I need more money for when I'm old. So I think I will use these overviews for keeping track of my money. And I used to use them for birthdays, holidays, and just like a monthly overview. And then I realized after 3 months, I used Google Calendar for that. It's kind of funny how your brain will tell you that something doesn't work because you stopped doing it. Yeah, so I just decided to stop fighting my brain and to just accept that certain things work better for me in my Google Calendar, which I use in combination with my Hobonichi weeks. And I have a whole video on that on my YouTube channel, so if you want to watch that, go for it. Oh, hey, this goes all the way to like 2025. Awesome. Anyway, apparently there is November here. Oh, we still have a bit of 2023 in here. I did not realize. Okay, so after the first week of January, obviously you have all the weeks of the year in 2023, which is awesome. And then you get to the notes pages. And what I did in the note pages is I started tracking my period. So what I did is skip the first 2 pages because maybe I want to use this as an index or something else. I was like, let's be smart about this. And then after that, I took the time yesterday to set up every month for my period tracker. So I have a whole video on how I track my period. And I created these trackers all the way from January to December 2024. Because I know myself, if I don't do this beforehand, I'm like, oh, I'll do this every month. And then because it's busy or I don't feel good, I don't do it and then I don't track. But when I turned 30, my period started to change really, really drastically. And my doctor was like, oh, that's just you getting older. And I was like, thanks, bitch. No, just kidding. She was very nice about it. But yeah, my period has changed since I was like 30. And then this year it changed again. It started to go back a little bit to where it used to be. So tracking whatever happens in my body every month has given me so much clarity about why I feel certain ways, or why I'm experiencing certain things, and also keeping track of my intermittent fasting. That has helped me so much with being more present and more aware of what I'm eating and why I'm eating and if it's good for me or not. So yeah, it took me a couple of hours to do this, but I'm very happy I set up my period trackers and my note section, because I do really use these every day if I don't forget. Now, what I also want to do is skip 2 pages again, just in case. Also, I don't like seeing this little bleed through area, so I might just skip this page and start here for a plant tracker, because I'm a plant mom and I haven't figured out how I want to do this yet, but I kind of want to track my plants. So maybe I'm gonna need 2 pages for that, because I have quite a few plants. So maybe I'll just create like a cute little collage here, and then I'll start tracking plants here. So let me like write that down. Plants. And then on these last 2 pages, I think I want to start doing household chores, because I saw some people doing really nice household trackers, and I'm someone that really does well when I have to check things off physically. That's why I love the Hobonichi and the bullet journal system so much. So I want to create some household trackers here for like the kitchen, the bathroom, the toilet, obviously, stuff like that. And then I have a whole lot of pages left, and I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And then obviously you have those things that you can use to measure things. I never really used this, but it might come in handy one day. So it's fun to have this here. My favorites. I felt like I said last year that we were going to do a video about this, and then I never did. So I want to do it this year. You know why I forget? Because I don't have tabs, which I'm going to use this year. And then we have my 100. I don't know what to do with this. It says 100 things of anything you want to accomplish this year. Books you've read, movies you've seen. Okay, so we could do this together, and this year I'm not gonna forget. And this is also fun, an interview with myself. This is really fun to do so that we can get to know each other a little bit more. So that'll be a separate video. I've never made one of these sweets, but let's do that too this year. And then these 365 days checkoff sheets, I've never used them to completion because I started tracking how many days I didn't eat sugar. Well, I quit that very fast. So if you have any ideas how to use this, I don't know. Maybe workouts? I could track workouts, but I really need to like put some page tabs here. Let me see if I got them. I know I have them. Wait. If you've noticed some light changes, that's because it started raining here. We have a bit of stormy weather here in the Netherlands right now. But these are these Midori index clips that I was talking about. I remembered that I bought 2 packs because sometimes I'm a bit of a hoarder. We're not gonna mention that to anyone. That's our little secret. I already used these in my bullet journal, like my big bullet journal. But I can also use them in here, I guess. So I think I'm gonna use one for the month, the current month. So let's put that here. Wait, how did that? Oh yeah. Was it like this? No, it was like this. So we're gonna use one here so that I can change this every month for the monthly overview. That would be nice. Here we go, monthly overview. And I could use these ribbons for the actual week. See, actual week here. That is nice. And then I can use this for my period tracker. And maybe I can even put one for my period tracker so I can't forget. Because then I know my trackers start here. That is good. All right, I figured out the tab situation. The first tab is for my steps tracker. Here we go, first tab. Then my second tab is for the current monthly overview for all of my income and revenue. And the last step is going to be for my trackers in the back in my note pages. And then I have my ribbons to show myself the day of the week. And my Hobonichi is always open like this on my desk, so I don't really need a tab for that. But yeah, it looks very nice and neat. So you've already seen my weekly setups in many videos, but I changed it up a little bit. What I always do to set up my weekly pages is work from left to right. So on the left part, I always write down my actual appointments and where I need to go. Then you see these boxes here, and I use these boxes to add some extra information about a certain day, because in my Google Calendar, I have color-coded everything. I have a whole video on this on my YouTube channel. If you want to know how I use my Google Calendar in combination with my Hobonichi weeks and my bullet journal, check that video out. But in short, as you can see, I color-coded everything. So certain days have certain themes. So for example, the first day of January 2024 has a monthly revenue check theme. And therefore, I have like a little sticker that I check my revenue, but also my bullet journal updates, because I always put my new business goals in my new bullet journal for the year. So that's why I have a little sticker here. And that's why I use these little boxes to create themes or extra notification information boxes for myself. On this side, I have these empty boxes because that's where I track my weight, my workout, and how long I've been working out. And I was also trying to keep track of steps here, but that didn't really work for my brain. So that's why I'm going to do that over here. And then on this right side, I used to like draw lines like this. Here's my old Hobonichi. Where is it? Here. Hello. So I would draw these lines, but honestly, I think it's really ugly. And for the longest time, I couldn't find a way to make it look prettier. But I think I did that now. I have a very cute little sticker for my meals. And then I have these script stickers because my handwriting sucks so bad. And then I write down what I have in my fridge. I have a little section for personal things, like I ordered a new vacuum cleaner and I have to clean my bathroom and throw out card boxes. And I also put a little sticker here. And I also have my lesson plan because I'm learning Korean. I started in January 2023 and I want to continue learning because I'm getting better and better. So I'm very proud of myself. I try to do 20 minutes at least every day. So I keep track of how many minutes a day I study Korean. And I feel like this setup is way prettier than me drawing all the lines. I don't know why I did that. It seemed very practical, but I gotta say, I got a little bit inspired by the aesthetic girlies over here that are on YouTube that just create really pretty pages. So I want to get more into it, aesthetic planning, because yeah, being practical is nice, but sometimes I also just want to flip through my Hobonichi and be like, oh, that was a really pretty spread. I did that beautifully. That's kind of what I want to go for. So yeah, I created 4 sections in my weeklies: appointments, info/notification boxes. I've got this little row for workout stats, and then little check boxes / trackers for things that I cannot forget or that I want to do. And that is how I will use my weeklies, and if it changes, I will let you know. And that's it, guys. This is my Hobonichi weeks setup for 2024. I will probably change a few things here and there, and I will probably create some new trackers for, like I said, my household chores and my plants. But this is basically how I use it every day. And I hope it gave you a bit of inspiration for your own Hobonichi. At first, when I got my first Hobonichi, I was so like stressed about doing it right and correctly. But then I realized that there is no perfection without imperfection, and using it every day to actually plan and organize and successfully live your life, that is where the feeling of accomplishment should lie, for me at least. I can't tell you how to feel or what to do, but for me, this is exactly what I want to use it for, to really just organize and plan my life and then actually execute, instead of just putting stickers on the page and calling it a day. So yeah, if you are hesitant to start using your Hobonichi, take pride in the fact that you actually use it to run your life and therefore be more successful in the way you define success. So that is my tip for you for 2024. If you have a Hobonichi ready to go, just start using it, baby. There's literally nothing that you can do wrong except for not using it at all. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked watching. I love you. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you later.